Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3821 as a special dedication to Christy. Now let's take a look at this board. We have 32 moves to destroy 3 magic mixers. 1, 2, 3 right here. And I'll know that they're destroyed when I hit it one more time after I get rid of these screws here. But the tricky part is we've got licorice twirls here and here with more set to come down. So that's going to block us from using like a striped candy approach. We have to hit these usually 5 times before they'll be removed. That takes care of all of those bolts. I've got waffles here. Let's try to, I've got a frog here. So maybe if I move the frog, and now notice that we've got different portals. So we have to try to figure out how the portals are going to work. Because once I get this frog opened, and then I get him filled, and then I put him over here, I'll probably want to put him on the center, either here or here. Here I wouldn't be able to right now because this is not populated. So I'd have to put it here, and then I have to figure out which direction this goes and where it would land. It looks like it's traveling this way to blue, so maybe it comes out here and goes this way to pink. And then maybe this one goes to green, so it comes out here and goes this way to blue and comes back around here. But there's this other blue. It's going to be tricky. So on this first one, we're going to have to learn about this board and where our focus should be on this. Right now, my focus is just on trying to clear this out. I could make a wrapped candy here or a stripe, but we already know that it's going to be difficult, if not impossible, to get through here. So I'm going to give up the special here, and I'm going to go with straight hitting this. Oh, and now I have a ticking time bomb. Where did that come from? I don't even see. Ticking time bomb, ticking time bomb. I don't see where it is. Like, oh, magic mixer. It came from the magic mixer. Ah, that was silly. Okay, so I can't get through here. This is looking really awful. But what I should be doing is paying attention to how things flow. Still nothing here nor here because of this chocolate. So it looks like things flow from here to here because I've got these ticking time bombs in here now. So this waffle should end up here, and this blue should end up here, if I'm correct. Yes. And now look, now we've got this frog, and we have to hit him several times before he can get filled. And once he gets filled, we need to decide how and where to move him. Now we should start getting this populated, right? Oh, but things are falling in because of these portals up here. That's a bit tricky. But I know I can take this and move it to here. And this is probably the better side anyway. Notice that the bolts are gone here now. The screws are gone. But this is probably the better side because I've got a bigger area to try to deal with things. I'm going to have to wait for that frog to come back around. While I'm doing that, if I can take out any of the blockers on the board, I have to pay attention to the ticking time bombs. Okay, so it's here now. Now I need to try to fill it with orange. I could do this to turn him into a stripe. I could do this and try to preserve that orange. Get more orange to fill him more quickly. That's what I'm going to choose to do. I want more orange on the board because I also have this thing to deal with. So I need to match that up. Here it is. I'm going to bring it down here and use it to fill the frog. Okay, so now I do have this open. The advantage of putting this up here is I've got a longer area to try to fill that frog. If I put it here, it spins around. The advantage of putting it here is I would knock out that 6. I'm going to do this though. There we go. We hit it again. And now I want to keep as much green on this board as possible. Oh, it came down this way. Because I need to get rid of this ticking time bomb, right? So I can do that and put some purple together here, but now I need more purple. Yikes. Ooh, if I do this, then I can put the purple together. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That's a better choice. I think it might just get consumed. That was not a good choice based on where it was going. All right, I can't take out purple. I'm going to take out all green and concentrate the colors. With less green on the board, there should be more purple. I should be able to do more things like this and get him filled faster, right? That's the plan. Making specials in here is probably not a bad thing. Especially, I don't want to move that off of the conveyor, because if I could put a wrapped candy in there, that would be wonderful. It's worth it for me to not take out that frog, to try to get this blue over here. Now let's think about this. As this comes, it's going to hit here. One, it's going to take 2 more turns, and it would take out 2. This is one behind these guys. Ticking time bombs are no longer an issue. I can't drop that one in very easily. But how else could I set off the raft if not with a frog? Well, this is all about experimenting here. Oh, stink! The blue came down that way. Well, now I know for future that's not going to work nearly as well as I'd hoped. Okay. Well, got that part figured out at a big expense. Although I don't know that I would have had enough turns to get this all done. I really lacked the opportunity in the beginning to get that frog uncovered. That just slowed everything down. So, and especially because there's an extra one here that still hasn't been taken out. It's going to be just too rough. Oh well, we'll just play. See, trying to get specials in here might help, but it's tough to do. Even here, even with that available, I guess that's probably what happened is we did get some things from the sides hitting these, and I just didn't notice I was focused on other things. But the good news is I think I understand the board much better. So I'm going to pause the recording, meet you back here with a new board, refocus my strategy of getting to that frog, and then really pay attention to how many turns I can take, how many trips I can take over here to knock those out. See you in just a bit. Ooh, this looks pretty good because we've got a lot of opportunities. I'm actually going to take this one first because I think this will stick around for a little bit longer. I could make a stripe here, but I like hitting this stuff first. I'll do this. Ah, that worked out well for me. And then I'll do this. We're getting close in. I know, stripe that just does not seem extremely valuable to me, so I'm leaving it alone. Now I don't have a better move, so let's take that and wait for the conveyor belt to give me something different. Okay. So here we go. We've broken through some of the chocolate. We've changed things around a bit. Again, no good moves. I'll take this stripe. Here, that's closer. We're hitting that waffle. The awful waffle. Yuck. Okay. That looks pretty good. There we go. Now we've uncovered him and we need as much orange as we can bring down here. I could make a stripe. It's not really well suited. I'm going to do this instead. There we go. There's some orange. I'll take this one before it leaves. I do have to pay attention to the ticking time bombs. I've not been paying attention to those. I still have a little bit of time here. I'm going to do this. I'd hate to have to use my frog once I fill him just to go chasing after ticking time bombs. So I'm trying to be a bit careful. Oh no, I moved the orange wrapped away. But if the orange wrapped goes over here and I can set it off, that's better for me, right? But that means that I can't make moves that'll bring it through. It's going to come down anyway because there's an empty void here. So that is not going to show up over here, unfortunately. Not now anyway. So I do that. Why am I not getting that area populated? Oh, it is staying. Oh. Because it would have to come down here. 1, 2, 3. So, oh, it has 3 different times where it can fall into, yeah, problems. And that's one of them. So now I've got blue. Let's keep collecting blue. Let's see if this can be done just manipulating the frog. Just manipulating the frog. I need more blue through here. Oh, we put the orange up here. Okay, this might work really well. So now the orange is here. I'm going to wait until it comes over here, then I'm going to take out all orange from the board. If I can. When it goes over there, this will be red. There won't be orange there. How can I change that? Life is hard. Well, it's just going to take out a color anyway. I don't get to decide. Oh, hallelujah. I didn't even see that red coming along. All right, well, obviously I have to do that, right? There we go. So that's how I solved it. A little bit of help from the frog and a little bit of help from getting wrapped candies up here. Knowing how these portals work, understanding these, how this conveyor belt operates and paying attention to it better than I did. Thankfully, I did get a stripe to follow that wrapped candy. That, I think, is going to be crucial in helping you to figure out the best approach for this board. Remember that you will probably need some luck, and the more you understand the board, the better you'll be able to capitalize on that luck. That was only my second try. Sometimes I get luck on the second try. Sometimes it takes the 202nd try. So that's where it fell for me, and I hope this works out best for you very soon, Christy. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.